The Christian church is divided up into different groups called denominations. There's the Roman Catholic Church, the Methodist Church, the Baptist Church, and the Presbyterian Church, just to name a few. I'm from the Church of England, also called the Anglican Church. All Christians follow the Bible's teachings, but one church might have slightly different understandings of it to another, or worship in a different way. But all churches have a regular service when Christians will gather together to share bread and wine. In the Church of England, this is usually known as Holy Communion, but it can also be called the breaking of the bread, Lord's Supper, Mass, or Eucharist. We do this because Jesus told us to. It all goes back to the Last Supper, the last meal that Jesus ate with his disciples before he was crucified. He asked them to share the bread and wine as a way to remember him when he was gone. The bread represented his broken body, and the deep red color of the wine represented the blood he was to shed on the cross. In the Church of England, we use real wine, but other churches might use red grape juice instead. And we use wafers, which are small round discs of white rice paper, but some churches use real bread or crackers. The priest will say special prayers over the bread and wine, asking God to bless them. In the Church of England, people usually go up to the front of the church, where they stand or kneel at a rail in front of the altar. They're given a wafer or a small piece of bread from a special plate called a paten. Then, each person is offered a large cup called a chalice, and they take a sip of wine. In other churches, like the Baptist Church, everyone stays in their seats, and the bread and wine, or grape juice, are passed along the rows from person to person. However it's done, the reasons for doing it are the same: to remember the sacrifice that Jesus made of himself on the cross. It's a reminder to Christians that they should be doing their best to live as Jesus would want them to.